Oh. Okay. That's strange. We're not getting anything. Oh, wait. Didn't the guy say at the beginning of the last episode, didn't he say that's everything? We're done. But didn't he say there was one more thing? Also, it's always really weird that you can see my cursor even though I've got it set on OBS, you can't. So, I guess, so what is up, bosses? It's your boy, Boss Fatwod, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable 2, or sadly I can't do my You Are Playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe anymore. Yeah, didn't he say also, yeah, why is it not saying You Are Playing the Stanley Parable 2? I guess because it's completely different, yeah, like completely modernized. Okay, so I guess two things now. Yeah, didn't the guy say there was like one more thing I'm going to tell you, but you have to... I'll wait for you to tell you or something? Like, I'll wait to tell you? Also, the other thing was, didn't I start this in the last video, and when we opened the door, or when, I guess the guy on the freaking main menu here opened the door, didn't it look like it was all like brick walls, right? So I think there might be another thing on this main menu that we haven't got, but I guess I will begin the game once again. Let's go. Exciting times, people on YouTube, because we're not going to actually do the same freaking thing again. We're not just going to go exactly the same way again. Except we are for about 80% of it.
Room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And we're not going to get the bucket first of all. Actually, first of all, people on YouTube, we are going to get a new Easter egg. We're going to get a new achievement.
When Stanley came to a set of Easter egg as well. Doors, he entered the door on his left.
I do enter the door on the left. This is very, very familiar. I wonder how many times I've actually gone through this bit here. So basically what we're doing to start off, I want to do something brand new. I want to get the left. I want to be basically... I think in this video we can just about 100%
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Maybe not actually, because I'm thinking the bucket obviously has new stuff here. So here we go. Before I say anything else... Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
I guess because I started the game again, yeah.
Any human life.
So basically what I do is...
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in
Can I do this
who
before?
Orchestrated this? What dark
you basically just type in 8.
From him? What he could not have known.
There we go, I got it.
Behind the boss's
that was 2. I got the achievement, hell yes.
Terrible truth
I thought you had to do that 3 times.
Keeping from him. And so
okay, well we can...
It
nah, let's not do that, because he obviously does a thing where you need to chill out.
2, 8, 4, 5.
I wonder if I put it in now while he says this.
Couldn't possibly have known this.
Like when he says Stanley couldn't possibly have known this, if I put it in then, does he still do the whole thing saying like, oh, how did you know that?
Happened to input the
I don't want to do that too quickly because 1, I wanted to get the achievement, and 2, he makes me stand there for about 10-15 seconds. Decide a sip of Fanta Orange? Alright, so obviously very familiar with this bit. I think now, so we've got 2 more collectibles left to get. One of them is in a room with loads of boxes, which we have to go to the right for that. We have to go to Stanley walk through the right door, which we're not doing until we've done everything here. So forget that collectible.
Descending deeper into the
second, or
Stanley
that's collectible 5 of 6.
Peculiar. It was
and collectible 6 of 6 is...
Chest, as though
I'm looking the wrong... That was really weird. I didn't know where I freaking was then.
To question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
Wait, is
when
this
for years it
different?
had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I don't think that is different. That really seemed like it was different. It's just I feel like I just haven't been here for ages.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
since
large
he did
door
that stuff.
that read Mind Control
We're not, mate.
Facility.
Oh, I thought it was a freaking invisible... I was like this. What, invisible wall? Why is there an invisible wall stopping me from going this way? Why, do you not want me to escape, game? I think this is... I don't know if this is the blue and red door. That's basically... So there's 2 more collectibles left. If you didn't know, we've got like Stanley Collectibles. There's 6 in the game. We have 4 of 6 right now. 1 is in a room with lots of boxes. I think all of you probably know what that is. The one with like the conveyor belt thing going across. But we need to go to the right door for that. The second one is in the room somewhere, or something to do with red and blue, it said. And there's a whole section where basically it's Stanley walked through the door on the left.
Escape written on it.
Just like Stanley walked through the red door, and there's a red and blue door.
Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah, very familiar with this. Very familiar with this bit. I don't know what happens after this, though. It's just like, this isn't the heaven ending, because we've already got that one. So what actually happens at the end here?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
To be honest, though, mate,
at this point, Stanley
I can't leave the boss's office again.
Concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, but the thing you don't get, narrator, mate, is I'm an absolute completionist, and I've done 100% of everything up until this point. So let's go. Oh, it's this one. It is this one. This is really, really interesting. So I'm going to be a bit more quiet now for this one, yeah. This is genuinely a really, really cool bit of the game. And this goes back to me saying, spoiler
As the
alert,
machine whirred
that
into
Stanley
motion,
can't work
and
without
Stanley
the
was
narrator,
inched
and the
closer
narrator
and
can't
closer
work
to
without
his
Stanley.
demise. He reflected
Just
that his life had been of
bear that in
no
mind.
consequence whatsoever.
I'm going to be quiet as
Stanley
well because
can't see the bigger
I actually want to
picture.
listen to this.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
I wonder if this is
So
how
he
Stanley
resigned
actually
and
died.
willingly
Like,
accepted
do they
this
actually say
violent
how he
end to
actually
his
died?
brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
And it's this one, here we go. Oh god! Ooh.
Farewell, Stanley,
A
cried
woman?
the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly
narrator narrating
into
the narrator
enormous
narrating
metal
me?
jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated.
Are we alright
as
for the stream?
machine crushed
Okay,
every
good.
bone in his body, killing him instantly.
My phone just suddenly buffered a minute. I wondered if the stream went down. I see we got 0 drop frames, so all good. Okay, what is this? Yeah, I know I said to be quiet for that, but I was worried the stream freaking went down then.
And yet it would be just a few
Stanley
minutes
parable.
before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office,
No,
as
it's not.
alive as ever. What
Right,
exactly did
I remember
the narrator
this.
think he was going to accomplish?
So if you
When
guys
every
remember,
path you
never
can
mind.
walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yes, I was. So I think woman narrator is done now. So yeah, remember when I was playing Janitor Bleeds, and when we got the teddy bears achievement, and we went into that room and it showed basically like concept art, and I said it reminded me of, I think I said it reminded me of Among Us in the video. I meant to say it reminded me of Among the Sleep, and then I think I said, and also reminds me of the Stanley Parable. Here we go. And I'm pretty sure the Stanley Parable, I might be getting this completely wrong, but seeing as though the game was in this ending was in 2013, Jesus, that was freaking a hard sentence to say apparently. Yeah, I think this is one of the first games to do this, like a whole dev room basically, of like showing everything. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time, yes. So like you're not walking around without the narrator saying stuff for like a long time. Obviously I can't really read that one. Can I crouch? Maybe make it easier to read. There we go. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path of Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout the development though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Just going to adjust my mic a tiny bit. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Right, then we got, yeah, nature paintings. Someone in the chat, like, it really stood out to me. Someone in the chat, like in one of the previous episodes, said, oh yeah, the paintings, you can move them. And that still bugs me, like, can you actually do that? Barn sounds. A section of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Yes, I remember some of them. I don't remember one at all. So that's from, like, the mind control says, yeah, if you turn it on. It's like the filing cabinets. So there'll be a bit of spoilers here for stuff that we haven't actually done yet. Office computers. Obviously the interactive order them. Credits. Well done, all of these wonderful people, making one of my favourite games of all time. The office. That's the only thing in the office? The little fern and the freaking cardboard box? Maintenance room. Yeah, haven't been there yet. 431 to 436. Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen most of this yet. Fun? I don't recognise that at all. That fun there? That's not familiar at all. Warzone. In early development, let's try that again. In early development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realised shortly after starting to build it, there was far too jokey, and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. I mean, I guess they had freaking copyright Warzone name before Warzone did. Call of Duty Warzone, by the way. Or I guess Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone is probably its Full name? What's this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a section of those emails. How do you type with boxing gloves on, Ben? Dead strong bad. Okay, well that's all we need to freaking read from that. Perfect. The office. The lounge, an early version of the lounge. Yeah, we haven't been there yet. I do remember all of this stuff though. Oh, this is cool. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Ah. Wonder if that ending's in this game now. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after the early version we decided we also wanted the option for the player falling to their death. Yeah, that's something as well we haven't done yet. Cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a nice way of remembering this stuff as well. Meeting room. One option, then what about this? There's a vent. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was a simplest version that won out. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I see, yeah. I mean, yeah, they were right, like, I mean, how many times have I freaking walked through them bits already? Goes a lot to this. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Escape menu? That is not familiar at all, I guess because most people didn't know how to do it. Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which is eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. That doesn't look familiar at all, as well. Zending levers. These levers were originally a part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe the colour they had pulled. I can't pull the lever now, how dare you? Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending. The Zending, you mean? And we thought it was complete. We decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. I mean, it shows like how many different versions was going on. What was that that just came out of the freaking thing there? Countdown desk. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down. Oh, I see, yeah, the thing in the middle. With freedom above the countdown below, we abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. So they did change stuff when it came out. Freedom ending, this is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. I like that though, that looks kind of cool. So the freedom ending we do have. This room I don't find familiar at all. Oh, early version of the countdown room, that's why I don't freaking find it familiar. Monitor room elevator. For a time the elevator in the monitor room could go up and down with freedom above. Okay. Why? That's just the same thing, no? Oh, up or down. Wait, so... Too difficult to remember what was up and what was down. It's not freaking difficult. That's what I thought. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to, like, get out of the elevator and see if it went back down. I did that literally in the last episode. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, me, the level designer, sent Davey, person from GTA, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got me hired to design the full game. Hell yes, I designed the full game. Here we go. I'm coming out now. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mockup is still in the game. Oh yeah. Very familiar with that ending. God, I'm getting a bit carried away now. There's just so much here. Okay, different... Oh, we used to have two monitors, and it used to just be not fully up against the wall without filing cabinets. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in 2011, second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. And I think it was about March 2013, so exactly about 9 years ago. that it came out. Oh no, April 2013. Never mind. When that came out. So you've seen this stuff. Then I went through here. And then this is... Okay, yeah, so I don't think I went this way. Oh, I didn't go this way, no. We ran 4 major... I thought it said we ran out of. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Oh, I see. Well, that's probably all available on their actual YouTube channel. So it's either the Stanley Parable or Crows. You can find that on. So, where have I not been? Very first incarnation of the Freedom Ending in the game's alpha. Okay. So I'm quite good with knowing what we've seen and what we haven't. We haven't seen any of this yet. Office clock. Sees from the development of the boss's office. Hell yeah, so that would have been really cool actually, does that. That would have been a very cool one, it's like very barren like that. I feel like there's just loads of stuff in the game. Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. The lounge. Another version of the underground portion of the game. Oh, it's the escape, mind control. Yeah, but how would you get there, though, if it's just... There's no way of getting to there, it's just you spawn there, apparently, okay.
Back on track to where he was Stanley walked. Stanley stood on the...
Jesus. Oh, narrator outtakes. Kevin Brighton, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. That sounds great, that. If I come back in, can I hear them?
Stanley stood on the snow.
Stanley stood on the snow? Did he now? That's nice. Well, I somewhat heard something then. Okay. Feel like that's a bit too RNG worthy, actually getting all of that. I mean, it's outtakes. Outtakes would kind of be cool. When if someone's actually just like ripped out of the ripped the audio out and actually just have like a video of all of the outtakes. Okay, this is back here. Did I went that way. I think that might be everything now. I think so. Because that's just the outtake room again. Stanley stood on the snow. I don't even remember snow in the game at all. So then we come up here. Over there we've done everything. Exit there. So it's only up here maybe if there's something else. Went in there, that's the 427 stuff. On the right here? Yeah, we've done everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done everything. Yes, okay. We have done everything. My apologies if I missed just like one thing somewhere. Obviously have, that's always how it goes. But let's go. So it's just on the right here, I believe, is the exit. God, freaking Fanta Orange is too nice.
Look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
This is a very important bit to the story here.
How they both wish to be free.
Once again, wait 10 seconds. Make sure there's no more dialogue. I don't think there is here. Yeah, I feel like I need to just turn it off. Or potentially turn it off.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
That's very important, that bit.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no
so
other
a bit cheating here. I know nothing happens if you push escape and press quit.
You'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be
so
your
we don't do
only
that.
True choice. Whatever you do, choose it.
No, I'm scared. No. What actually happens here? I don't know. Is that just the end anyway? So either way, even if you push escape and press quit, like if you quit the game or begin the game again, and if you die, it's just the same thing. Okay,
co-workers were gone.
That's fine.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he... The Bucket
but now, ladies and gentlemen, we do the same thing again with good old Bucket.
He would become both of those things. Stanley clasped the Bucket tightly to his chest.
really focusing to make sure I'm not missing any new dialogue. If there's any new dialogue, I'll just stop and we can actually listen to it. If not, then we just go through and see what happens here. So what we just did there is from the Stanley Parable, and what we're about to do is from the Stanley Parable Ultra
Stanley
Deluxe.
and the bucket walked upstairs.
So potentially, if you're here now and think, oh, this is just stuff I've already seen, right now, potentially you haven't seen this.
Stepping into his manager's
yes, we gotta do this bit quite quickly with the bucket.
To discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
This is saying like the
luck.
bucket told me
Was
the
it
code or something,
bucket
right?
knew all
Yeah.
along? Was the bucket guiding him?
So eventually
Yes,
we'll get the really
this is
quick
certainly the most logical
way of getting through there again. So we've been up and down the elevator without the bucket and with the bucket. Cannot believe I've actually got both of them freaking endings. I'm really surprising myself that I just remember what I've freaking done. I mean, to be fair, like, it's not actually too difficult
downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
to actually remember what I've done.
It would be
Unknown
all Stanley
fate,
could
you
do
make
to
me
keep
do this.
himself
Right now,
together,
I
if
haven't
not
done
for the
anything bad,
bucket.
mate.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Everything will be alright, or he would be
The bucket is
alright.
here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine, mate, because I'm about to potentially die again.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door.
I never
that
know what's
read,
actually going to happen
Mind
when I've got the bucket with me.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Okay, Stanley and the bucket
would both meet a violent death.
I was worried then. I was like, did they forget to do this ending? Because it's always a worry when I do the same ending again, especially if it's the one that takes a long time to get there. This one, I guess it's fine because it takes about a minute.
Shut. Stanley
was
and the
not
bucket
shut,
still
okay.
had every opportunity to turn around.
So the dialogue's
and get
slightly
back
different.
on
I don't
track.
remember that. Yeah, so they did pretty
At
much
this
get
point,
every
Stanley
ending
and the
and
bucket were knowingly walking forward
remember
into a
to
very painful
make a new
death
one
for
with the
each of
bucket.
them.
So they essentially just have, like, you go through the same endings again, but get, like, different endings going the same ending route, which I kind of like. Like, it's not just completely new stuff which will take forever to actually work out how to get it. Okay, in the same place again. Well, I guess it's going to be nice and quick, because obviously if we go literally back to the same place again, then I don't have to look at everything, so we've already done it.
As the machine
But before,
whirred into motion,
I was about to say,
Stanley and
before
the bucket inched
the
closer to
narrator
their
spoke
demise,
way sooner
Stanley
than that.
reflected on how
The last
meaningless
time.
the bucket's warmth and comfort.
I'll try and
had
do this from
turned
now
out
on,
to
by the
be.
way, try and get
To be sure, it puts
this
the
ending
mind and the
twice,
soul at ease to embrace the bucket.
just together,
But
so
what
then we
use is a
know that
sense
we
of
finished it
ease
then.
when you're about to be crushed to death. This is what Stanley thought to himself.
I know we're going to go to
and
a
he
new
sort of
place.
kicked
There's
himself
no
for
way
wasting
that
so much time carrying a
they're just going to
bucket
make me go
everywhere.
to the same place again.
Farewell,
They haven't for
Stanley.
any of the other endings. Even the freaking escape ending, there was a new thing for the bucket. Yeah, here we go.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator. As
Farewell, Stanley and the
were led
bucket, yes,
helplessly
here we
into
go.
the enormous metal
They actually got the
jaws.
freaking woman to do
In
more
a single
narration.
visceral instant,
Very nice.
the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
No! Oh god. Okay. We're doing this again? Yes, I've never actually looked up here before. Very cool. Can you actually maybe... Is there a way of, like, staying on there? When it falls, you can, like, stay on there, maybe.
It was a shame,
That would be really cool.
the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are
This is
radiant in their
different?
own way.
Where's
but
I can
this
see?
one
The
stood
bucket?
above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to
This
behold.
is different. I freaking knew it. I knew the game wouldn't let me down here. The bucket welcomed you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A cavernous void, there we go. A cavernous void, but through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched of substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Don't know yet, mate. This is very different.
Can
Okay.
you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own?
Photograph
Can
of
you see
25
the
buckets,
hubris
the
that
greatest number of
blinded
buckets ever
him?
captured on
Can
camera.
you see that the bucket
Photographer
was far
experience
more noble than
catatonic
Stanley
shock
will
for several
ever be
weeks as a
in
result
his
of the euphoria
short
from
life?
exposure to as many buckets at once. Reminding me I still haven't seen freaking Euphoria Season 2. Thank you for reminding me, game. Jesus Christ. Still haven't seen Euphoria Season 2. Still need to watch South Park 25. Still need to watch Upload Season 2 as well. I am watching Taskmaster 13 though. I am doing that one. Bucket with 2 handles. The bucket is depicted... Also, that's not 25 buckets there. That's way freaking more than that. It's gotta be. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life. Having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental, every year dozens are put to death just for attempting it. I love this because it's just so stupid. Like, it's just like, oh, a bucket with 2 handles. Nah, that's freaking... You go to prison for doing something like that. It's just so dumb, and it's exactly the sort of thing that I like. Inferno bucket. The replica of the Inferno bucket, which is what? In medieval era and was so powerfully alluring, they drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died? Billions? In the medieval era? Okay? And yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. I mean, buckets do have a mind of its own, though. Hell is this? Okay, fair enough. Playing freaking Far Cry Primal now? Cave drawing. Well, we know the bucket predate, or that now we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind. We do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical use of the bucket, by which time the bucket has already likely been around for several millennia. Does someone just at crows think, oh, let's just make, like, a bucket a thing, you know? Let's just make a bucket just a big thing in the game, why not? Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. I do really wonder, like, everything in the game, I'm most curious about that, how the bucket became to be a thing. They're gonna make a freaking documentary?
Own a bucket,
The Stanley Parable, how the bucket was a thing.
To behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
There is a light there. Trying to see if we can see anything here. That looks really nice though, by the way, the freaking... Like the red velvet... What's it called? Things there. There's a chair there. That's like a blue light. Okay. The hanging bucket, the hell is this? This place symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity, however clear out grasp of the bucket may be. There is yet more that it always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. I thought it was inevitability. I think we fall down there now, but can I not fall down there? Oh, I'm just on an invisible wall here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try and then fall, right? Oh, I can get to it. I can reach it. Also, why have I haven't got the bucket anymore, right?
But there
do I not have the bucket?
Something we can do. Something we can do together.
Oh, because the bucket got crushed, right?
We'll right this terrible wrong. Let's
here we go.
Die. Let him be crushed by
I have the bucket now.
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
Okay, so I will restart the game here.
His place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
I don't know. Oh, I'm just not. And then if nothing happens, then I'll just do it again. She said don't reset the game, and that's really why I think, like, something's gonna happen if I reset, right? I don't know, though, because I don't know if it does that. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I'm not gonna do that now. I do have a... Oh, I don't, because I reset. Okay, that's lucky, because I had something actually written down, like, I had, for people on the video, basically what I'm gonna do for tomorrow is there's an achievement where you basically just have the game up for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Load up game for duration of Tuesday, and replay escape ending with bucket resetting. There we go. So I'll do that at some point. I've got it written down now, and I'm literally just gonna keep it open on the freaking OBS screen, so I just constantly see it so I don't forget.
All of his co-workers
okay,
were
what
gone.
do I actually do
What
left
could it
on
mean?
left?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I
he had
don't
simply
think there
missed a
actually is
memo.
anything. Apart from that one thing, I'm just not going to do that now. I genuinely think we can actually go to the right now. I think that is everything. I'm just trying to think. So we go through... Okay, yeah, then we got the meeting room, the broom closet, we did everything there. I think that's genuinely everything.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't think that's going to be anything, though. I've got that written down.
The correct way to the meeting room.
Don't think it's going to be anything, though.
Perfectly well. Perhaps
Yes, I
he wanted
did.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do want to admire the employee lounge. I'm going to admire it so much. I'm just going to stay there, in fact. That's that Easter egg thing, right? Where you can see someone, like, walking across there? Isn't it like an Easter egg where you can just see, like, a Stanley basically just walking across? Right, here we go.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
New
It had
content
really
right
been
here.
worth the detour after all. Just
Oh
to
god,
spend
I've
a
got to do
few
this
moments
twice, haven't
here in
I?
this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes, I did. Reading the very blurry coffee things. I'm up here now.
Yes.
See if I can actually get
really,
up anywhere.
Really worth it being here in the room.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It's a lovely
utterly
room.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh yeah, the paintings. Didn't even freaking admire the paintings yet. Thank you for letting me know, mate. I don't know why I always left click and
At
E.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
So I can
It's
actually get
possible
on top of
that
this, as I just
why
did.
Everyone left.
Maybe. Or as you said before, you erased all of them, and I'm already dead. Can I get higher on this?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But
There
when
we
a
go.
long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
The game's not sending me a message, mate. There's still more dialogue. That was, even though you said there was no more dialogue, you saying there's no more dialogue is in fact new dialogue. So again, I don't think I've actually seen all of this yet. Or maybe I did, because I remember Markiplier did this. Pretty much one of the first things he did, actually, if I remember correctly. I don't know if there genuinely actually is any more dialogue here. I might wait a bit longer than on this one than usual. So we're at 40 minutes and 20 seconds now. I'll wait until 40 and a half. Or 40 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a weird way of saying it. Give me time to finish my drink. There we go. Right, yeah, there we go. I think it's probably been about 20-30 seconds now and there's nothing. I think that's everything.
But at
So we're not
last,
going to get an
he had
ending there.
enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, do I? I guess I do, yeah. I don't want to go completely out of the way. Oh, and yeah, that's the meeting room there, right?
And so he
I guess I will.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Do I? Or do I do that? You kind of stop talking then. So that is, yeah. That's a bit we've already done. Okay, so I guess we do this next. And this, I think, actually is the blue and red door now, right? Stanley was so bad at following instructions. No? That's not this bit, never mind. Oh, that's not this bit, yeah, that's the
didn't
other
want
thing.
to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even
further off track.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh no, and not that one. So when we get confused.
from here, it's, left.
Let's see if we get anywhere there. I don't think so, because I know the other two areas to get the other collectibles. It's just, this is brand new content for this series anyway. Never before seen. Oh god,
no.
Jesus.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Well, I wanted to try and get over there, but it freaking lagged.
No.
Yes, I'm not able to actually get here,
not
yeah.
the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Yeah, you've
It's
never said to the
clearly-
right before.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
There's one of these, I remember, mate. It's either one of these freaking garage doors here.
Now, let's
There's what one?
see. We
The
went
left or the
down,
right?
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep.
I
okay,
love that.
okay,
So it
yes.
just shows that this
I've
is
got it
all a
now.
script.
This story is absolutely definitely
This one, yes, I got it
this
right.
way.
Hell yes. Very strange though. Why would it ever be this way though, mate? You said why would you ever say the right? Why would it ever be this way? Oh, I see.
No.
Remember
no,
what I
no,
said
no,
before
No, this isn't right
about
at all.
coming
You're not
here
supposed to be
sooner?
Here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay,
Eyes are closed.
Okay. We just
Turn off the
get
freaking stream.
back to,
If I had a stream deck, I could quickly make it a freaking black
It's all
screen.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No,
and
let's
this time,
not.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
No? Okay, I guess we are. But now, let's just continue. Nothing to see here.
Co-workers were gone.
All wonderful.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket,
Perhaps he had
no!
simply missed a memo.
I guess, I mean, that would be obscene if they actually had the bucket here now. If you don't know why I'm saying stuff like this, then, ooh, what's happened here?
Wait, what? No, I restarted.
If I can get up here.
I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I did interactive A monitor, didn't
Why am
I?
I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure
No, you can't
it's here
get on any of
somewhere.
these.
Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Can I go that way?
Let's find the story.
If I continue this way... Here we go. I can immediately go there. But is there anything else here? Where is this? I think this all just leads to that bit. I think. Yeah, so I go here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Okay, that's just
Well,
there,
I find it
yeah.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Is there
Okay,
something
let's
here
give
that you
it a
can do,
shot.
though?
Why not?
Is there something there that you can do? That's why I always freaking questioned, like, when I saw it first. I really thought that there might be something there that you could actually do.
All of his co-workers were
They're gone. Were
What could
gone.
it
What could
mean?
it mean?
Stanley
You think I'd actually
decided
know
to
the
go to the
freaking
meeting
quote
room.
after
Perhaps he
hearing
had
it
simply
17
missed a
trillion
memo.
times? Or is it there that the Easter egg is? I feel like it's the other one because it's a bit further away, right? Like, I feel like it would be really easy to see it there. Yeah, that bit I don't think it is. Oh, this is
Okay,
much better
it's
here.
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came
Why are all of
from.
these lights off?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. I kind of want to stay here, though. Is there something? We're a few more seconds. Trying everything. Seeing if we can get any new stuff. Seeing if we can get any new stuff in just the Stanley Parable 1. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Right, seems like we're going completely back. Here we go.
I knew we'd miss something.
The story.
The story. Here it comes.
Then we go
No,
around
wait,
in a
never
square.
mind, not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, here we go. Oh god. Oh god, where's this? Oh god.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't
remember
quite
it might
recall,
be-
but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Okay, so I can't go back that
Well, do
way.
you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hell yes.
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No.
I
don't feel
win!
right about this
Awesome.
at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people
Yeah?
win fair and square, and this was not one of those
Oh, I
situations.
can't go back at all now.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
I don't know what that place is either. Is that just like a different game, actually? Oh, this one!
All right, I've got a solution.
Hell yes!
This time,
Here we
to make
go!
Sure we don't
Oh,
get
and it's
lost,
actually the
I've
Stanley Parable
employed the
2
help
Adventure Line.
of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
The Stanley Parable
Just follow the
2
line.
TM Adventure
How simple
Line?
is that?
Okay. Let's go. Just simply follow the line. What if I go back into the office and try and do this ending, though? I can't. Never mind. Yeah, that chair... I guess that chair's meant to be like that, yeah, so it again... indicates like we're not here or something, right? Because our chairs are not physically there. That would be a cool thing if like you're actually meant to be able to walk through it. Oh god, but I feel like that's freaking wrong, isn't it? I want to go this way though.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Alright, fair enough, mate. My apologies. Didn't mean to annoy you. Sorry about that. I'll get right freaking back on track. My apologies, mate. Can you still get endings here, though, while this goes on? Oh, this is weird being here now. Oh, this chair. 425 doesn't exist either. 425's just freaking playing solitaire. That's all he's doing with his time. God, it's so weird actually playing through these bits, isn't it? It's so freaking weird. Like, you'd imagine that this just isn't anything. They're like 4v4, 4v7.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley,
I'm up here now.
to destiny. Though,
I could almost go through that pipe.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yes.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Oh, yes,
okay,
of course.
Stanley,
Why didn't I
need to
think of
follow
that?
this train of thought for a minute. Just
Where's
stick
this?
with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence
Okay.
is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence.
Yes, of course. I don't know why I didn't think of
Okay.
this.
Now, if
It seems
my
so obvious now. I don't know
experience of your
why
existence
I didn't think of
rests
this.
inside of your subjective experience.
Oh no, we're
of
going
this
back here,
office,
are we?
Is this office in fact the
Well, I
skeleton
can't walk
of
on
my
walls, so
own
that's a bit
relative
freaking hard to follow, isn't it?
experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
You got weird back
Not sure
there,
where I
and
was
the line
going
got
with
weird
all
back
that.
there.
You know what?
Why is there
I
a
think what
filing
we
cabinet
need
full
right
of
now
mugs?
is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Da 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 da. Hell yes. Da 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 da. Oh, what a little game. Hell yes. The fact that I just remember the freaking tune. I remember having like an app called like the Stanley Parable Adventure Line, TM obviously. Very important to remember that bit. God, these are the luxury desks right here. Freaking 006. I think this is where the payday mask is, right? Somewhere around here. If my memory's that freaking elite. Yeah, there we go! I found it! Hell yes! There is the Payday 2 mask. Can I interact with it, actually? I can't. Imagine, like, interacting with it and then you're just playing Payday then. I wondered why the game was 75 gigabytes. Sometimes games have actually done that. Wait, this is a room with a lot of boxes? A room with a lot of boxes is where a collectible may be. Is this where a collectible may be? Because I don't remember this bit. God, I'm really looking forward to actually doing this with the bucket. Oh, it's a bit loud actually. Let me just turn down my headset for a bit. Hopefully I'm not just freaking screaming. Oh yeah, so this gets very weird. Isn't this the one where like you can't see through both ways? Yeah. That got a bit glitchy. Da 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 da. I'm looking at the fern, narrator.
Wait, cut the music.
Oh?
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley,
Okay.
this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you
I will take a
study
picture
it
of it.
closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
There we go. I've got it. Taken a picture of it. Because that's another thing that I didn't want to say until I got here because I didn't want to spoil it. But I genuinely, like, I've genuinely taken a picture of it and I think it might
Wait,
actually be
We're back at the office?
something that I need to do.
No. Line. You do know we're
Yeah, I
looking
can
for
see
the
where the
Stanley
line gets a bit
Parable, right?
broken.
The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm back at the freaking my desk right now. Back at the puny freaking poor people desk. I guess we are actually going that way, yeah, but what happens if I go back this way? Any new unique dialogue or any dialogue if we go here the first time maybe?
Missing the doors. Did we make a
Oh, there
mistake
is.
following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Potentially. Hopefully I'm doing a decent... Or hopefully I'm doing decently at getting, like, most of the dialogue. Can you get the Stanley Parable, or the Stanley Parable 2 Adventure Line TM if you start with, like, the old Stanley Parable layout? The original one. Oh God. No. Why have you let me here, mate?
How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
We see probably, yeah, like the fired guy.
Oh, I can't take this anymore.
What does that say? That says something. That says something on, like, employee before the 0 one. Oh, the Stanley Parable Adventure Line? They didn't change this one? They forgot to change this one as well. But what happens if you do the Adventure Line? Oh,
I say forget the Adventure Line. What's it ever done for us? We're
having, like, the whole Stanley Parable 2 come up. Does it say the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Adventure Line?
Exciting, daring, mysterious. All.
I think they genuinely forgot to change this, so I don't think there will be anything here changed.
Well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I'm curious now to see if they've actually forgotten to change this bit. What happens if you do the Adventure Line, the first bit with the bucket?
This is exciting.
Would you just load into this bit and then the bucket's just gone?
A new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
This is the infinite going around bit. Oh,
use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
We can go back here though. We can't really do anything here. Oh, wait. What if I do this? Oh, they actually don't allow you to do it? Yeah, they don't allow you to do it. That's clever, actually, to be fair. They make it so that you can just walk through this chair as well. Yeah, you can't walk through any of the other chairs. That's quite clever. Unless somehow I can get... Nah, I feel like that chair's a bit too tucked in, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Very freaking clever, though. I feel like a lot of people would actually miss that. Not be able to do that, because I was like, what happens if I'm this far into this ending and then I just do a different ending, like just go out of the freaking map there? You can't. They actually physically don't allow you to. Which again, it's kind of cool when you can like walk through stuff like that, because it just shows that it's like, it's just not real, is it? Like, this is not a real place.
No, not you again.
Oh God.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge
no line
it.
TMs.
We should be fine.
It's TM, okay. Very much so, this line is trademarked. There we go. Bye-bye, Adventure Line. We'll be seeing you at some other point. Hopefully.
Ah,
here we go.
Good choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander.
See if I can do anything with these open filing cabinets.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door.
You realize how fast I actually am until I just walk around in circles.
Turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
this would be some cool outtakes to actually listen to.
Let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clear yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
But you said you would never say going to the right.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
You would never say to go to the right, though. Oh, this is the confusion ending, is it? How wonderful.
Hold up, what's this?
Why is there a chair here?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
So we're here. Narrator forgets about previous restarts. Stanley attempts to play the story, but is prevented.
Determined?
Unable to go anywhere or do anything, the game restarts on its own.
According to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Let me take a picture of this as well, see if you can actually do this.
Simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Because I don't know if you can actually do this ending or not.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't
be.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Yeah, deviate from maintenance room, end up in monitor room.
I don't want to be trapped like this.
Restarts the game.
I won't restart the game.
Tools room is now many additional doors. We did that.
I won't do it.
Narrator restarts the game. Office is now a dead end. Turn around.
Stopped?
Find another dead end.
Does that
yeah.
mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
There's another building. Narrator restarts the game.
Schedule? How would we even know?
Return to the office.
Will someone come for us?
Yeah, find the line again, so we're here.
So,
This should be the 5th restart, but it seems like we've broken it.
I guess now we
And
just
it seems
wait.
like my PC is now a PS4 for some reason.
In some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Jeez, why is my PC
I'm
so
not quite
loud?
sure
My apologies if you can
the
hear that.
destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Where's the next thing that we gotta do for this? God, the game is quite freaking scary, isn't it? Stanley attempts to play the story but is prevented, unable to go anywhere or do anything.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the...
Okay, I don't think you can actually continue this. I don't know. Alright, well... This is pretty much the end of the video now.
Gone.
But I do want to do that ending again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
With the good old
Perhaps he had
bucket.
not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley
Oh, yes.
is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
This is new? Okay.
Stanley clutched
We
the
go to the
bucket
right.
tightly to his chest. This was
Oh, there's
not
2
the
things we can
record of the
actually do,
meeting
yeah.
room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Hell yes.
And
So I guess,
here it
yeah,
was.
so...
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
I
this
guess we
better
start
than the
or
meeting
end this
room?
video with just
Yes,
being in
Stanley
here,
thought
in the
to
maintenance
himself.
room.
Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful
So next
the
video we
bucket
need
turned
to...
out
I don't know
be.
if I want to do the, that ending with the woman narrator again, to see if anything happens if we restart, because she says so. I don't know. Is there even going to be any more dialogue in here
Truly,
with the bucket? Here we
being
go.
with the bucket was a grand adventure.
Okay, yeah, seeing as I'm not going to do that in the next one, I will do the adventure line now.
Walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Hell yes. All the bucket's idea, this is. And the bucket wants to stay in here for another
Perhaps
10,
this
15
was
seconds
where
or so.
The bucket felt most truly at home. Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps
Let's just say,
it's
like, the
only
bucket.
place
Stanley's not even a
bucket
character
could
anymore.
Even feel at home.
It's the bucket now. Guess we can do this stuff again. Hell yes.
Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge.
See, now
Clearly,
it's the bucket
and the
doing
employee
this.
lounge shared a special connection.
What's under there? There's another mug and there's like a folder there, okay. Think there might be one more bit of dialogue, maybe? Or maybe not? Okay, let's go.
But finally,
I think that's
the bucket
everything.
was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
I do, mate. But we've done
And so the
this.
two
I
of
guess,
them
yeah, we are
detoured
doing it
through the
fully
maintenance
because we go to the
section
left and then
walked
obviously
straight
one of
ahead
these
to the
ending, one of
opposite
these
door.
choices we've done fully already. So we go down. There we go. I thought I actually didn't press that and it made a weird sound. Wonder again if you can do like it, press buttons and then go back immediately before the door closes. Like I feel like you can do that more
I'm glad you
times.
found your way here. I knew you'd find this place.
No, the hell? Well, this is just a bit different, isn't it?
Your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Just
We've
a
come
tiny
together
bit
here
different.
because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom
Oh,
Closet.
yes.
Because that's what fans want from a sequel.
We've done
they want
you.
more of their
Oh, we can go in the
favorite
Broom
jokes,
Closet.
not this bucket that they've
We've
never
done
seen
you.
before.
Don't know what that is about.
Yes, I know I'm the one
Isn't
who
there
gave
something
you the
about
bucket,
that
but
actually?
you're spending too much
Interacting
time
like
with it.
that.
Don't
Like the
you want
pencil
another story
eraser thing.
involving the Adventure Line?
Haven't seen
we
you
could
yet.
make the Adventure Line go somewhere new.
Haven't seen the baby
yes,
yet.
Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Okay, I want to go in here though. I want to stay in here. And see if this is anything. Why would they allow you to go into the broom closet here? Why would this be an option? Huh? Game? Why is it an option to go into the broom closet here? It doesn't do anything anyway. Brilliant. That was a complete waste of time. Fantastic. Baby mate, we all know I am absolutely not going to be saving you. I am not spending 6 hours of my life plus the 24 hours to get one achievement. I will be doing that. But I'm not spending 6 hours freaking just
Look at
pressing a
that wacky
button.
line. Who knows
I'm
where
not
it'll
doing
go
that.
off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Hell yes. Da 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 da. Why is the... Okay, that failed because I forgot what that was called. Why is the conveyor belt there? There we go. Where's this gonna go now?
Now this
Jesus,
is what
okay.
the Stanley Parable is all
It just
about.
stopped.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley.
I do remember
Let's
that,
give
though,
them
yeah.
more content exactly like this. But if we
Okay,
want to do
I
that,
like these
you're
endings the
going to have
best.
to give something up.
Give something up, huh? Well, think of some things I want to give up. Well, I mean, the bucket is my entire life, and I'm not giving up the bucket, so I don't really see what I could physically give up. Interesting. Turn into a freaking Minecraft villager for a minute then. Wonder what? Seeing as though the bucket is literally the only thing I have in my entire life, I wonder what this guy wants me to give up. Can I unplug this phone? This phone is not plugged in anywhere.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Oh god.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No, we
That's
don't.
why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
Oh, a brand new character?
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Kind of looks familiar to the thing
I think it'll make
I
a
could get the
wonderful new
achievement
addition
from,
to the
right?
rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality
Wonder
that
if you
to
can
me
actually
it
unplug it.
already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me
Destroy
to spell it out
me?
for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I know I can potentially turn this off though.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't
I think
destroy
you have
your
to give it the bucket, though.
Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
I feel like this is gonna die.
Well, you see,
this
if you
freaking
were
machine.
to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about?
I feel
broom
like the
closet?
whole
Certainly
freaking building's
not.
about to
I wonder what
collapse.
sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the
We're gonna
classic
feed it?
Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans
I thought you could
what
maybe
they
turn
want.
this off
Hurry
because you can
and
see like a wire. Jesus Christ! Like going to that thing on the back there. Is there 3 different things you can do there? Could you maybe turn it off? I feel like you can't. Okay, well I'm going back there. That's the last thing I'm going to do. I'll go back there
Bucket Destroyer.
and destroy the bucket.
prized
If I can,
creation.
anyway. I don't know
You
if I
had
can.
so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about
I mean, I can't
you,
really bring
all
the
of its
bucket destroyer with me,
now.
can I? Let me just
Goodbye,
carry that entire
new
freaking
friend.
machine around the freaking
For the
area.
moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Okay. That is everything done with going down that machine now then. Or going down that elevator. So again, the only thing left to do is go to the right and then right. So I guess just deviate twice. What I do though...
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly
Yeah, we've
lit.
done that one already.
Was it a sign of something?
Need to get the
He
bucket.
hoped it was. It
And
takes
go
a
back
lot
there
of
for one more
humility to
time.
carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
This is new. Checks his eco, okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
So we go to
tightly
the right.
his- This was not the correct way.
Then
to
we
the
go
meeting room.
forward and left,
Stanley
and then we
had
go
felt the
down
bucket
the
calling
lift.
to
So I guess no,
telling
we've got to
him
go down the
that
lift one more time
employee lounge
and
was
destroy the
simply
bucket.
place
It's going to be
be.
very sad.
And
We're going to have to
here it
freaking do
was.
it. Raw assets, engine import, copy and pasting the game as well, I'd say. God, the amount of freaking non-new content in this game is ridiculous. Freaking £20 for this game, and there's nothing new in it. Unfreaking believable.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That is how the original audio sounds.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it.
I mean, to be honest, like, this guy has such a cool voice. Like, even the actual, like, 2011 and 2012 dialogue, 2013 dialogue, actually still sounds really good.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Here we are.
We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This
we are getting rid of the bucket this time. What does that
say?
Insert bucket to destroy?
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore.
And as you listen to the dialogue, I will do this.
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Nah, not really, mate. I've known the bucket way longer than I've known this freaking destroyer.
Does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket.
I mean, sadly.
And then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Oh, can I not do it? Oh, is it just like cowering and like cuddling me?
Now listen to me.
Oh, that's cool.
It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows.
I kind of like that, to be honest. I kind of like that. Okay. That's nice. What a nice way to end the video. Actually, just like not... Or maybe that's me. I imagine that's like the bucket trying to cuddle me, right? And saying like, don't destroy me. That's a freaking nice way of ending the video. And here we go. Getting the baseline, boring dialogue. Perfect way to end the video again. So once again, we have got just 4 achievements left. So tomorrow, I will be hopefully getting the entire duration of a Tuesday. If I don't get it tomorrow, then sadly I'll just have to wait another week to actually get it. But I mean, I guess we need to not play the Stanley Parable for 10 years, so I won't have all the achievements for another 10 years after I guess I finished the freaking game. I guess I probably... I mean, I guess we got Test Achievement and Settings World Championship next, so yeah. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to upload that video. I might upload... Maybe I upload a short of it. Or maybe I could do like a times 100. Like, I'll record the full 24 hours, and then speed it up like times 100 or times 1,000. Don't know how long, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how long that would be, like times 1,000 maybe, just like really quick. Obviously, it's not going to be me moving, it's just going to be me standing like this. So it's not going to make a difference. I guess like the audio, you can hear the audio maybe sped up really quickly. Yeah, so we get another achievement tomorrow. Then maybe I can upload a short of just actually unlocking the achievement. I'll just record it in display capture so you can see the achievement pop up. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that is episode number 5 now of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe / the Stanley Parable 2. As usual, there'll be a link in the description if you watch it yourself. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed. Please subscribe, please subscribe for our brand new. That's been the boy Boss Fatwod. Thanks for watching, of course, always. Peace.